Not often you get a sunny day in Alaska, in Ketchikan anyway, so I might as well video it. Yep, we're downtown. One of the cruise ships there, there's another one behind it and one over behind me. Deer Mountain. Good morning, we are at the trailhead of the Deer Mountain Trail. We're heading up there. It's behind the trees, behind the clouds. 3,000 feet. 3,001 feet. Got to heed the rules. I've got my water filter. Eli's got his medical kit. Dave's got his gun. In case we encounter any bears that aren't too friendly. Don't know if there is any friendly bears, maybe there is. Paddington, everyone. About a 4 or 5 hour round trip. And off we go. Beautiful wilderness country. And it is wilderness. This is a real hike. This is a off up the mountain wilderness. If the weather changes, call 911. Kind of a hike. Let's see how it goes. Done it before, but when I was a lot younger, I was about 17. I've not done it since then. And now I'm 50, so we'll see how it goes. Are we there yet? Going a little way. Put the old guy at the front to set the pace. So that was nice of him. Oh, some of these steps are big. Keeping our eyes out for the bears. Very slippy. And quite the descent. It's cleared up quite a bit the last 10-15 minutes that we've been here. We are gonna keep going. That way. You can get to the top. Still not at the top. The terrain has changed. More tundra, small trees. I'm seeing blue sky up there. So I think we're fairly close. I don't know, maybe half an hour. Past a lady coming down who was ahead of us. It says she turned around, she didn't get to the top. Just having a break at this like second lookout spot. And there's the top up there, you can just make it out through the mist. Apparently about half an hour more so to get there. You can hear stuff flying down there, the float planes. But we're up above the clouds. Clear down there and clear up here and clouds in the middle. So we're half a mile from the top, but we're going to the shelter, which is a quarter of a mile. The summit is right there, but because it's zigzagging back and forth, it's half a mile. But we're going to go to the shelter and I'll show you that on the video. I think it'd be more interesting, and it's still an amazing view if the cloud lifts. Probably rest there, I don't know, maybe half an hour and then come back down. Yeah, basically up above the major tree line. So there's some trees that are smaller, and it's more ferns, I think you call them, and moss and all that kind of stuff, tundra-y stuff. We're not far from the top now. And it's opened up. You see, I think that's Carlana Lake that's down there. And then the town, you can just make it out in the fog. Hopefully it'll keep blowing over, and by the time we get to the top we'll be able to see it. Hard going. We've been going almost 3 hours. 15 minutes short of 3 hours, and the sign said it was a 3 to 5 hour round trip, so they're probably figuring that you come down quicker. We are going fairly slow. I'm setting the pace. I ain't no spring chicken. I'm not running up here by any stretch of the imagination. But we're getting it done. Gonna get to the top. Oh, just that some of it is really slippy, and some of the steps have started washing out, and it's big steps, stretching your legs all the time. It's only got cooler too. Here we go. It's a cool looking area. Oh, there's another sign up there. I imagine it's marking the cabin, the shelter. Let's head up there. You can, I think it's forestry cabin, so I think you can rent it, and then you stay the night there if you want, or a couple of nights. Also serves as a place where you can hold up if you get stuck or the weather turns on you or anything like that. My brother in his younger days, he was part of the rescue squad here in town, actually rescued a guy from the cabin, come up walking and fallen, broke his leg, managed to crawl to the cabin. There was snow up on the top of the mountain. He was held up there. When he didn't return in the evening, sent out the rescue crew the next day, and my brother got to him first. He had a sniffer dog that sniffed him out and signalled the cabin. My brother went over and opened the door and found him there, and they patched him up a bit and got him down to the viewpoint there and met the rescue guys with the stretchers and everything. They carried him down. An interesting story. Real life rescue. Oh, blue skies up here, look at that. That's nice. You can see over the back end of the mountain. There's a peak there. We just came round it. And there's another trail that goes off, as the sign was saying, 11 miles to a lake called Silver Lake. We're not going to be doing that today. So look what this says. That's where we're going. It says it's still 1/4 of a mile. I don't know how they figure out that math. Oh, let's go. There it is. There's a shelter. Actually been cool to stay the night, but don't have time to do that. See if there might be somebody there, you never know. Anybody there? Yeah? Cool. Hey.
Good, how are you? Wow.
Hello.
What you guys doing in here? We're putting up a stained glass piece.
Oh, that's cool. Ooh. That's a cool view down the valley. Clearing up a bit, okay. If you can make it out, but right, I think I'm pointing to the right spot on the video, on the screen, is the lake, Silver's Lake. You can just make it out in the background there. And all this kind of ground here, they call it muskeg, boggy. Looks like peat, moss. And here's the cold tub. Instead of a hot tub. Yeah, I'm not getting in there. Another one over there. It's pretty cold up here. Cool wind.
This is yours, right? Yeah.
Got a bite. That's pretty good.
The chocolate one is better. I like the
Very
peanut butter
expensive.
chocolate. You can get like an 18 pack for $16 on Amazon.
It's not from Australia.
No, they're from here. I'm gonna order a bunch to Christy's house.
Not from
and
down
then take
under.
them. Ooh, this one feels nice.
Are you sitting here for a while?
Yeah, probably.
Ooh, the sun came out. That's nice.
I'm gonna know. There's got the backpack there. I can always move it.
Pretty good view from here. Valley winds down that way. And over there, Silver Lake. I think that is Silver's. And you can see that last range of mountains back there. I think that's the far side of the island where Ketchikan is, which is called Revillagigedo, one of the Mexican viceroys, Spanish descent. Actually, I think he was born in Cuba, but Spanish descent. He came over to Mexico and they made him viceroy. And he had commissioned a couple of expeditions up here, and that's why you've got the Spanish names for different places and inlets and islands. And this one's named after him, which was Revillagigedo. Forget his first name. So one of my other videos where I'm detecting and I up in Alaska, and I give some of the history of the island. I'll put that in the on the screen so you can see which one it is. Go back and watch that if you're interested. We're on the back side of Deer Mountain. The town is over that way basically. There's a Forest Service cabin, the shelter. And that is Deer Mountain Peak. I didn't even bring my detector. I'm finding pull tabs. Guess they're everywhere. The guys that were here were putting this stained glass window in the cabin. Brought it up. And looks like a native design. It's inside of the cabin. Spare essentials, a little loft area up there to sleep, and then of course you can sleep down here if you need to. But keep you safe, dry in the winter if you get stranded up here. Ready? Where are they? We're off back down. It's time. Took us 3 hours to get up here. Like I say, we're going pretty slow. We'll see what the way down's like. Obviously it should be faster, but there's some pretty big steps like drop-offs which are gonna slow us down a bit, so we'll see. See you on the trail. Just came over the crest, coming round towards the front side, and it's cleared up. You can see the town. That's the northern part of the town, and then the main centre is just down there. That of course is the airport on the other island over there that you can see. Wow, what a view. And this is the dam, one of the dams, which I think is called Carlana. You can see that better now too. Yep. Amazing. Here we go. You can see a bit more now. There's one of the cruise ships in. It's like Holland America line. And then down here you've got the rec centre. A bit further up is the jail. And the downtown area, the edge of the downtown area, just right there. You can see the end of this island. What's it called? Pennock? Is it Pennock Island? This one in front, Gravina. And then the inlet goes out that way, and winds its way out to open sea. Oh, it's cleared up nicely. Look at that amazing view. Nothing quite like it, not even Mexico, I'm afraid, beats that. The islands there, the mountains, the sea. It truly is amazing when it's like this. You don't get many days like this though up here. Rains or snows, precipitation, about 300 days out of the year. So this kind of nice and sunny day is really quite amazing. And that's why the settlers came here for the canneries, because they need lots of water, fresh water. So because of all the rain, it was the ideal place for the canneries. And then the towns built up around that. Of course, there was the natives here before that. You can see some houses down there, some really nice houses with their own docks. That's Pennock Island, right? Yeah. And way off back there is Metlakatla, which is a native Indian reservation, which is its own island. It's where the airport used to be. You would go from here to there on a Grumman Goose seaplane, and then you would get on the big jet to head south to Seattle. Then you moved it to an island just over here called Gravina. Here comes the slowpokes. I think we're getting close to the first lookout. Some of these steps or the drops, oh man, get back down, it's not easy. Sure is an amazing walk though. I was hoping to be able to take a detector up and detect around the cabin at the top there. But I didn't quite get it in time. The person who's lending it to me had to dig it out. This was the only day that we had to go up the mountain. A good day for it with the sun. So that didn't work out, but I still found a pull tab. Cleaned Deer Mountain. Oh, I think we're about a third of the way down now, maybe a little bit more. Oh, starting to feel it a bit now on my knees and thighs. Because of course you're coming down these big steps. And you thump on your feet. Just going steady. Slippery rocks. I think I'm making pretty decent time. And the sun's still out, which is pretty amazing. Over here, all day. Nice, just a nice temperature. We are on the flat part, so we're almost down. Pick up the pace a little bit. Not struggling with the steps. My feet are killing me in these boots. A little bit too stiff soles for that kind of hike. Need something that molds a little bit on my foot. Oh, I can see the parking lot. We're still passing people going up. What's coming down, and it's fairly late now, afternoon. It's like, well, for starting up the trail, it is 3:15. That's a 5-hour round trip, and it's getting dark quicker. So this is it. We made it. We made it a slow end, but we made it in 5 hours, and then an hour on the top there just to hang out. Can't see any bears. Well and truly tired. Left his lights on, hasn't he? Nope. Let's go. Back in the van, heading for something to eat. Enjoyed that adventure. That Alaskan wilderness adventure. And catch you as always on the next one.